clean up a little. You all know every time we talk about plants, we talk about anything, we talk about the energy of the plant, right? So, I don't know if you all could see inside here, but really pay attention to the energy of the plant. Alright? Let me see. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5, we got 6, we have 7 petals on this one. Oh, one more, 8. Okay? That's a full one. So, you know, as I said, it's just about the energy of the plant. That's what we look at all the time. You know, and the different stages that you get it in is how you could use this plant, right? Because you're looking for the energy. That's all you're looking for. You're looking. Are you looking for diabetes killer here? Are you looking for what do you call it? Cancer killer? Come on. This is why it have so many issues with people trying to heal, because we out here looking for things for made up diseases. Right? There's nothing about cancer on this plant. There's nothing about diabetes on this plant. Right? Other than what somebody wrote for us to read about. You know, you don't see that here. Nature doesn't speak that language. If nature spoke that language, then everything would be written, right? But we are taught a language, and this is how we function. So we function by the language, which is the energy, and that energy is how we communicate. And due to the fact that we are taught words and meanings, and being energy, the only how we could communicate is with energy, then that means the language has to be an energy as well. But as I said, we are taught words and meaning. You know, this is why we do what we do so aggressively and so successfully, if those words had to be used, because we look at the body for what it is, energy. And when you look at the body for energy and you come out in nature, it's all about energy. So what you're doing, you're feeling, right? And now when you train, right, you train knowing that society taught us, programmed us with energy, right? And then the manipulation comes with the meanings of the words, right? There's no true meaning to any word. That's why you could use it just about any which way you want. It's fucked up, but that's what they did. You know, so they basically take what we are and flip it into something to manipulate and control. And that's about it. You know, what's the real issue? What's the real issue right now? Seriously. You sit right in front of you. You don't have to. The thing is not to think. If you don't think, what happens? You could only be in the now. And if you're in the now, there's a lot of them in there. If you're in the now, that means there's nothing to worry about. They don't teach us to be in the now. No. You have to be on a clock. And despite whatever time the clock says, it's still now. We program so tightly, right? So to specification that we run on time. You know, time doesn't exist. Come on. Time is something that was created. This is why if I want you to feel that another day has passed, right? A new day. Anything new comes with what? The energy of creation. And this is why after 24 hours is what? A new day. 2 and 4 is what? 6. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't try to look at no calendar and all them things. Nature doesn't have a calendar. It doesn't. Right? Nature knows the energy that it is. And due to this fact, what happened? It knows what to do at any given point in time. So it never worries. It definitely never thinks. Right? Never thinks. So why teach beings but not teach them? You're actually manipulating them. Why manipulate beings into thinking? Right? Thinking that they have this, thinking that they have that. No, your body is lacking energy. And that energy is, as you can see, it's right in front of your eyes right now. Comes in many shapes and forms. You don't have to name it. You don't have to call it anything. You have to observe it. Right? This is why we do herb bonding. Observing plants, bonding with plants. So you get to know the energy of that plant. Right? You spend a lifetime with that plant. Whatever a lifetime is to you. Right? Because energy doesn't die. If energy dies, then this wouldn't be here ever again. Nothing that you see out here, nothing that is of nature would be. Nature would have done die already. But the thing is, nature knows the energy it is. You cannot teach it anything. So when you come to looking at the body, you have to look at the body for air, water, earth, and fire. Simple. Don't like this. Right? And that's when you look at the body for that. That's how things become simple, because we look at the body as always doing the right thing, because it is energy, it is nature. So anything that the body is doing is actually doing the right thing. Because why? Man cannot teach the body how to function. You might could teach the body tricks, teach the body how to break down, right? By doing all these different techniques. But he cannot teach your heart when and how to beat. Cannot teach your organs when and where and how to release what we call chemicals, right? To release stored energy. That's what we look at it as. Because this is what it is. This is energy. Right? So you can't release stored energy. Why? So when that energy builds up, what's going on? Right? I'm telling you, yo. But anyway, I done for the day, so we're gonna wrap it up. Let's stay training, man.